Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario Sticker Star. On the last episode, we started World 3, taking on both 3-1 and 3-2. Kind of a long episode, but these next couple will be short because there's a lot of short levels coming up, and that's kind of why I planned it like this. So, let's go ahead and get started with World 3-3. If you remember in the last episode, Wiggler was captured by tentacles. So, what happened to him? Well, we're going to find out now. Wiggler's Treehouse is more of a story exposition sort of level, but it'll answer the question. What happened to him? Was he killed? Was he murdered? Are we going to have to participate in a Mario-style version of the board game Clue? I don't know, but I'm hiding the darkness back here because it's just kind of a thing we can do. But seriously, the board game Clue it's really a fun game. I used to play all the time. It was good times. Anyway, over here, you'll find a little slot in the earth here. This is something that you'll see the purpose of later, basically. But I'm just showing that's there now because why not? So, will we find out what happened to Wiggler? Well, let's climb his treehouse. So, he has some shoes here, but one of these shoes is not like the other. One of these shoes just doesn't belong. Sesame Street references, they're always a good time. But yep, that's a thing, actually. That's right, things, they exist. We haven't seen any for multiple episodes. Well, what, 3 episodes ago was the last time we saw one? So yeah, they're back, finally. Let's grab one. So you knock this fire down with your hammer, because that's something you can do, apparently. And you get a shoe! These, well, high heel, technically, but they were made for walking. And that's just what they'll do. This is just the reference episode, apparently. Just all sorts of references. Well, why not? We're climbing a treehouse, no enemies and nothing else really. So it does have atmosphere, though. I'll give it this. The game has atmosphere, and I do appreciate that immensely. Anyways, head over here. There's actually another thing we can get if you jump up here. You get the boombox. Move to the music, and this one's something really awesome. I love this thing. It's really cool. Also, Wiggler's bed is made of grass. Just a nice little touch. So there's also this thing on the table here. To kind of jump on the table to see it. You get some interesting music here, and, well, we'll see what exactly there is to do with this thing later. It's part of a side quest that we can actually, that we're gonna actually have to deal with. Also, by the way, the door for this level was downstairs on the previous floor, so I didn't really show that off, but I meant to peel, and I ended up jumping off the tree. Really? Really? Give me a second. Yeah, in case, since I didn't really point out, the door is right here on this floor, so there's that. I guess I'll just keep talking, actually, because we're just going to take, like, 2 seconds to get back here. So, I kind of use that. I kind of, to be quite honest, I use that break to adjust my headset because it's kind of flying off my head. Shh! Breaking the fourth wall. Anyway, gonna peel this back. And this is actually an elevator, so that you don't have to climb the tree anymore. If you don't jump off of it like an idiot. So that's what that's for. That was just all sorts of silly there. Anyways, you head up here, and it's Wiggler! You're alive! You're okay! You're just ahead! Boy, you're just getting ahead of the game there, huh? Just want to be a cut above the rest, huh? You just... I got nothing. I'm trying to think of other good puns. Nope. Pun sense is failing. Pun sense is failing. Danger, Will Robinson. Pun senses are failing. Pun levels are down to 10%. Anyways, the bloopers break him over here. What is this episode? Anyway, they bring over here and Kamek, you jerk. You're the culprit here, aren't you? Naughty little caterpillar. Anyway, Kamek apparently doesn't like Wiggler for some reason because Wiggler seems apparently important to all this, up to some sort of mischief foiling his Kamek's poisonous plot. So yeah, Kamek, he's the real villain of this game. Let's just be honest here. He's the real villain. So basically, it's time for some fun magic, and Wiggler's like, yay, happy. Even though you shouldn't be. Wiggler, well, I mean, he's kind of a kid. Wiggler is just a kind of a kid in this game. Very childish and naive. But Kamek's magic breaks him into 5 pieces. How are you alive right now? How is this okay? Well, I guess the answer is magic. I mean, it actually is magic, but still. So Wiggler's broken into 5 parts. As you can imagine, we're gonna have a fun game of find the missing body parts here. Also, if you notice in the background, there's 3 exits to this level, but 2 of them we need scraps to get, which we obviously don't have yet. So that's something we'll have to be dealing with along the way here. But yep, we got no Wiggler got no body, which is kind of a problem. So we're gonna have to recover his 4 segments, and that's essentially going to be all of World 3 here. Anyway, Wiggler, in good old fashion, gets all into red pissed off Wiggler mode. You can't have Wiggler as a character unless you have red pissed off Wiggler mode. That's just a thing that has to happen. So yeah, your Wiggler head's still kind of pissed off. You can't really do much. You're kind of ahead. You're just kind of a little ball now. Anyways, so obviously Wiggler is important for some reason. So obviously we need to help him out. So it's time to go get some body parts. Oh joy. So that's really all there is for World 3. It's just introduction to the rest of World 3 essentially. Oh, so 4 segments, playing games. His segments are basically childish pranksters. Kind of like him, except even more jerky, I guess. Well, it's not really a jerk. His body parts are jerks. You'll see that soon enough. Anyway, let's just end the level, because really don't have anything else to do. All the new things I have right now are actually just things, so they aren't taking up space. Thus, I shall go ahead and show them off at the end of this episode, because obviously I'm not just going to leave things here. We're going to go ahead and take on the next episode, which I believe is Strike Lake 3 or 4. Yes, I believe. Let's see if I get the name right. Let's see if I can remember this. We have Strike Lake. Well, this one's actually pretty easy to remember. There's a reason why it's called Strike Lake, and you'll see why in a little bit. That's kind of a hint to something that we're not going to have to deal with yet. This is another level we're going to have to backtrack to at some point. But there's a body part! Let's go follow it! Get the body part! Come back here! No! Get back here! Get back here! We love you a long time. So as you can see, it's going to hide in the trees, and in this level we can shake the trees by hitting it with our hammer and do stuff like run into snippets! Ninja! No! I want nothing... Can I... Dare I risk? I dare. I dare. There we go. It actually did work on him. Is that enough to kill him, though? It is enough to kill the ninja. Good. Ow! Dude. 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 Rude. Anyways. Let's pretend that never has. Make it another shuriken. If you didn't get a shuriken by... Hey, we did. If you didn't get a shuriken by this point, or a throwing star, this is a good opportunity to, because they are going to be a ton of ninjas throughout this level, and it'll give you ample opportunity to get them. Anyway, you can shake the trees here to get coins and stickers and stuff like that. However, be careful, because ninjas can also fall from the trees as well. But anyway, we know that there's a Wiggler segment in here, so knock him out doing this, and then he'll run off to the next section of the level. Also, while we're here... voice just kind of, that was really high-pitched also right there. Anyway, you can see there's a leaf in here. Not a shiny leaf, a normal leaf, which we actually haven't ever gotten before. Ninja, 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 ninja. Okay. Be that way, ninja. Be that way. See how I care when I burn you alive? Oh, freeze you alive! It's not really burning when it's an ice flower. It doesn't really work like that. When did ice flowers become a thing anyway? Ice flowers are they just a new Super Mario Bros. Wii thing, or did they happen before that? I'm trying to think if that was it. I think no, it wouldn't be that, because Ice Flowers I think was Partners in Time that did it first. That's actually a good question. Wiggler, you're going all sorts of places, but I want to kind of get what's in that tree. So we're just gonna jump on a ninja instead and make him cry. Hopefully I'll find some more fire flowers along the way here. I'm actually running lower than I thought I would. Then again, this is definitely the most ninja heavy level of the next several, as far as I can remember. So it's not as big a deal. But we'll go ahead and knock this down and continue to make our way forward and just dodge all the poison. Is there like anything in this block here? Can I reach it? Well, I guess I can just do that and take damage unnecessarily, but it doesn't matter because, hello, my name is Health Kit and I'm right here. Well, health block, health something. I don't know. Hey! Another jump, but I'd rather have an iron jump because I am racist against normal things. I don't know. Speaking of normal things, let's just get rid of this one because 50 coins, sure, we'll take it. And there's another leaf over there. Hey, ninja. You know what? just for funsies, let's just go ahead and go like this and go like doop-a-doop. Just so I can be like, hey, the leaf also does the same excellent thing as before. I'm just going to go ahead and take this opportunity to demonstrate that, because if ninjas are going to just drop out of the sky, then I'm just going to go ahead and do what they need me to. Will it actually cause me to avoid missing, though? That's the question. Nope, it does not save you from being missing. So yeah, that would cause excellence normally, but because you can also miss, it doesn't prevent that. So just take my word on it. They cause excellence to happen usually. They also, by the way, they also cause you to always get excellence on blocking as well. So it's not just with attacking, it's with blocking as well. Nope, line jumps don't always work either. So you can't really use line jumps either. I was curious about that. So yeah, really, fire flowers, maybe shells are really the best way to go when you're fighting ninjas like this. Otherwise, they can just be a pain in the butt. Whatever, I figured I'd experiment a little bit just to test the waters a bit, but at this point, ninjas need to die. Unless I clear up my inventory a little bit, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. And we get more shurikens. That's always cool too. So yeah, we get another normal leaf here, which is why I was like, you might as well test it out because I'm getting another normal leaf here. I see you in there. You think you can hide from me, Wiggler? But you're wrong. You are incorrect, sir. You are incorrect. Anyway, well, not much I can really... Oh, I can actually kind of stand up here and grab this one if I wanted to. I didn't think he could reach me. Sir, you are a villain and a scoundrel. Speaking of which, since I never actually showed the sand thing, since this is still going to be a relatively short episode, I think I'll show that. I'll just put that in at the end of the episode, just for funsies, just for sillies and giggles, because it doesn't really matter if I get a game over anyway. All a game over does is obviously just take you back to your last save point, like most game overs do. So, also there's a hidden path back here. If you go to the hidden path, you'll actually, well, this is something we can't access it, but this, given the name of the level and the formation of this thing here and what these things look like, and the fact that there's a secret exit back there. By the way, most of these levels are gonna have a secret exit. Just gonna blatantly say that right now. As you can imagine, we need a thing. Pretty obvious what kind of thing we need. But unfortunately, we're not actually going to get said thing for quite some time. So we're just gonna have to deal with it. Anyway, I believe I knocked the Wiggler down and sent him on his merry way. Did I not? I think I did. If I didn't, then we're gonna have problems. But you can actually hear the end of the level if you listen really quietly and use your imagination. So the end of the level is nearby, but we'll just go ahead and knock everything else down here and find a ninja in the bush. I wonder if Hurl Hammer's gonna work on him. Usually if it uses a great, that means, yeah, anything that's not like a direct attack, like a hammer or a jump, seems to work always on them, like projectile weapons. Which makes less sense, because you'd think, you know, ninjas would be better at dodging melee, not projectiles. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Is this real life? I don't know. Anyway, you can kind of see the Wiggler is kind of hiding behind the bush here, using his paper thinness to sort of make things so you can't see him. Also, you can jump over this fence to grab a fire flower in the doors here. We'll be getting to the doors quite soon, actually, so in case you guys are wondering, what are all these doors about that you keep pointing out? Well, you'll see. Oh, you shall see quite soon. Anyway, we need to backtrack and find that Wiggler piece. Where did he go again? I don't actually remember where he ends up now. Wiggler butt, where are you? Oh. Gee, I wonder where the Wiggler butt... Are you not going to do that anymore? Do your thing. What, run? No. Okay, fine. Screw you. He can stand up unless does it. But there we go! We did the Wiggler dance! Yay! So the Wiggler segment joins you. Once it joins you, feel free to just go ahead and end the level, and all will be well with the world unless you jump in the poison. Luckily, the Wiggler doesn't have a health bar. It won't help you in battle either, but it will join you, and that's one Wiggler segment out of the way. So, not too shabby, right? I mean, that's just easy peasy. No worries there. So, let's finish the level here. Also, I think there's something in the poison to the left there of the end of the level, but I'm pretty sure that's something we can't actually do anything with until after World 3 is over. I think. I'll have to double check that, actually. I'll check that in between videos. Because now, in between videos. Also, once you complete a level, the Wiggler segment, it runs to the next level. Rude! Come on, guy, can't you just stick with us? So yeah, every Wiggler segment is going to actually require 2 levels, because once you get the first time, it's actually going to run away from you. You have to do another whole level to get it. So, you thought this was going to be easy? You were wrong. So, that's all we're going to do in terms of levels for this episode, though. So, I'm going to go ahead and quickly turn in our stickers and call this a short episode. Very short episode, actually. I thought they would at least take a little bit longer, but the next level is of moderate length, so I don't want to squeeze it in because then things are going to get way too long. Because there's the next episode, or the next level has multiple exits and the whole shebang, so don't want to deal with it. Oh, well, I do have a new sticker, but I meant to get the... Do I have room for other things right now? Because we should do thingcentral.jpg. But no, we'll go ahead and throw this in while we're here. So let's just go put the leaf in here, and I can sell the other leaf and make room for glory. And there's the leaf. So it actually even explicitly says that it makes every excellent and block successful, unless you're fighting a ninja, in which case you can still miss. So I tested a theory, and I was proven incorrect. We'll check the toad after I turn in those 2 things, because we do actually have things to show off for once. I know, new and exciting, right? That's something we actually haven't really encountered before. Well, for the past several episodes, really. I mean, we've obviously encountered them before, just not that often. Well, I'm just gonna shut up before I just run myself into an even deeper hole. Let's just sell the shiny leaf, because we don't need it. Boom. And just because I need to free up a little bit more space, we're gonna sell a jump for 2. So yeah, let's go. That should make room for 1 thing. So we're gonna have to make a 2-trip run here, which is annoying, but it's also necessary. So, alas, 'tis what we need to do here. I need to just reorganize this like crazy here. There we go. Now we have room. I mean, I could just get rid of the 1-up mushroom, which is tempting, because that thing takes up a ton of space, but I don't want to find another one, so nah, we'll just do this the long way. So, let's go ahead and sling a high heel on here, because I like the boombox best, so we're going to save the best for last, because the boombox is amazing. You'll see why I love it very soon, but let's go show up the high heel first. It's boot time! So the high heel... actually not the best thing, because what it essentially does is, well, it goes over here to the enemy, and just button mash A, and it basically attacks one single enemy tons of times for multiple damage. It's basically like almost like a more intense hop slipper of sorts, but it only targets a single enemy, so in terms of like the other giant ones, it's actually not that good. You know what? Because we have a rare opportunity here, this is how it looks like to run away, by the way. That's how it looks like to fail running away, by the way. This is why I normally don't run, because half the time it fails and it makes you look like an idiot. See, the runaway system in this game doesn't really work often, which is why when you're in battle, just suck it up and face it, usually, because else you're just going to cry. It does get rid of the enemy on the screen, on the thing, though. I got a pair of heals, and well, it's a single heal, really, but apparently it's a pair of heals in battle. Also, apparently it's a sleeping chamber. Oh, Paper Mario, you're so silly. Anyway, let's go get a boombox. By the way, the shoe is basically in the last one on the top floor there, so that's where that was found. Boombox! Just makes me think of the, what's the thing called, the boombox song? You know, they did the whole, I'm on a boat song and all that stuff. Lonely Island, is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. References don't work when I don't know how to say them. Since I didn't really mention it, the boombox is actually just a 1.5 size sticker, but the boombox is amazing. Once again, it's a button mash A, but just take a listen here. I didn't get an excellent there. It's really hard to do that. But it'll double your attack power, actually. So it doesn't actually do damage, but it doubles the attack power. Also, it has the most epic remix of the space theme from Super Mario Land 2, the 6 golden coins, which I approve of wholeheartedly. So it takes, basically, it doubles your attack power for, well, it's for as many turns. If you get like a nice, it'll be 1 turn. If you get great, it's 2 turns, and so on and so forth. So it's a really good sticker, just for demonstration purposes. Boom! Double attack power. Too strong. So it's actually a really useful sticker for certain situations because, boom! Box. Boombox! I love the boombox so much. Portable party machine. I mean, it is pretty rockin'. Also, I think isn't this the same? This is the same spot where the high heel was, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. So interesting. But that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. Not the longest episode, but I'm kind of very content with this length. We're at 55 and 14, so making pretty good progress with the stickers now. And like I said, the thing stack is going to escalate dramatically quite soon. The thing count. So I'm gonna go kill myself now in sand, but that'll be in like a thing afterwards. So this is LuckySevenDX. There is a shiny jump right here. But this is LuckySevenDX signing out. I will see you guys in the next episode where we take on more of World 3. Bye bye. Have you ever wanted to commit suicide in a way more painfully slow than watching grass grow? Well, this is how. Actually, I wonder if it's... I'm curious about something. I'm gonna actually waste throwing... Okay, nope. As you can see, the Shy Guy also sinks, but he'll also come out if you make any action, so... I was hoping that, you know, I could make the Shy Guy sink in there and see if I can get, like, if that's a way to kill off your enemies. But unfortunately, that's not a thing, so... Experiment fail. There's really no way to prevent him from doing that. So, let's watch as both Mario and a sombrero guy slowly die. Seriously, this takes forever and a half. Why are you still watching this video? I don't know, but I figured I'd just throw this in because I never showed this off, and it's kind of interesting. Besides, the desert levels are really long, so this gives me a good opportunity to put... Well, I guess I could have put this in the Oasis episode. If I had known this was a thing... I didn't actually know this was a thing, because look how long it takes, and honestly, who just sits around in battle just waiting for people to die? I mean, except for, oh, look, he's drowning. This is him saying, dude, you better hurry and make an action. Dude, make an action. Dude, what are you doing? Dude, why aren't you making an action yet? Guy... Stop! No, what are you doing? Do something. By the way, if you just stand normally in outside of battle, obviously this is the same thing that happens. He sinks, he slowly drowns, and your health will go to 0 as such. So this is a more entertaining way to show it off. It's the same thing if you do this outside of battle. But there we go. He vanishes, and game over, man! So that's how game over is. You know what? Just for the fun of it, let's go die again. I'll just die in a normal sand pit here, too. Because, I don't know, I don't know. I don't wanna. Let me die in peace, Pokey! Pokey, let me die in peace! Oh, well, that's actually a much quicker way to die. Well, actually, it's a different animation, so that's actually a bit more interesting. So there we go. 2 game overs at the price of 1. I just turned this into a long episode by doing shenanigans. Whatever. See you guys next episode. Goodbye.